Welcome to PMP Exam Express. I am Mark. We have 20 PMP exam preparation questions for you. They are based on team conflict management. Please subscribe and like our content. Let's get into the questions. 1. While working on a project, Sarah and John disagree over how to allocate resources. What should the project manager do first? A. Take sides and support the team member with more experience. B. Ask both parties to step away and resolve it on their own. C. Use a collaborative approach to help them find a mutually beneficial solution. D. Transfer one of them to a different team. Answer: C. Use a collaborative approach to help them find a mutually beneficial solution. Explanation: The collaborative approach is one of the most effective conflict resolution techniques in project management. It allows both parties to come to a consensus that benefits the project and maintains team harmony. 2. A project is in its planning phase, and Amanda and Michael are in constant disagreement over the budget estimates. What should the project manager do? A. Let them continue debating until they come to an agreement. B. Use a compromise approach to find a middle ground. C. Apply the forcing technique to push for a quick decision. D. Involve a third-party mediator to settle the dispute. Answer: B. Use a compromise approach to find a middle ground. Explanation: The compromise approach helps both parties give up something to reach a quick resolution, which can be helpful during planning when time is limited. 3. During the execution phase, David, a senior developer, and Lisa, a junior tester, have conflicting opinions on the quality criteria for deliverables. What is the best course of action for the project manager? A. Implement David's suggestion since he has more experience. B. Ask the team to vote on whose opinion they prefer. C. Facilitate a discussion where both parties can express their viewpoints and find common ground. D. Delay the decision until more data is available. Answer: C. Facilitate a discussion where both parties can express their viewpoints and find common ground. Explanation: Open communication and collaboration help resolve conflicts without bias. This approach ensures that both team members feel heard and valued. 4. Peter and Carla are having frequent disputes during meetings, disrupting team morale. What should the project manager do? A. Avoid getting involved, assuming the conflict will resolve on its own. B. Meet with them individually to understand their concerns. C. Escalate the issue to the project sponsor immediately. D. Remove both team members from the project to eliminate disruptions. Answer: B. Meet with them individually to understand their concerns. Explanation: Addressing the conflict privately can help the project manager gather insights and work toward resolving the root cause of the issue. 5. James is upset with Rachel over a task allocation. He believes she's taking on too much and slowing down the project. What should the project manager do to resolve the conflict? A. Ignore the situation, assuming it will resolve itself. B. Suggest a formal review of the workload distribution. C. Reassign Rachel to a different task without consulting her. D. Ask James to handle the situation directly with Rachel. Answer: B. Suggest a formal review of the workload distribution. Explanation: Analyzing the workload objectively ensures fairness and can prevent future conflicts over task assignments. 6. Lisa and John are arguing over the best software tool for data analysis. The conflict is starting to affect their productivity. What's the best way for the project manager to handle this? A. Decide for them which tool to use. B. Ask them to discuss the pros and cons of each tool and make a decision together. C. Assign the decision to a third team member who is neutral. D. Postpone the decision until they can agree. Answer. B. Ask them to discuss the pros and cons of each tool and make a decision together. Explanation. Encouraging team members to explore options collaboratively promotes shared responsibility and helps resolve conflicts constructively. 7. Paul feels that Jane is not sharing enough information about a key project task, leading to misunderstandings. How should the project manager address this issue? A. Confront Jane directly and demand she share all information. B. Set up a communication plan to ensure information flow between team members. C. Reassign Jane to a different task. D. Allow Paul to find information from other team members. Answer. B. Set up a communication plan to ensure information flow between team members. Explanation. Establishing clear communication channels prevents misunderstandings and promotes collaboration, reducing conflict. 8. During the testing phase, Tim and Megan disagree about the severity of a defect. What should the project manager do? A. Ignore the disagreement and let the QA team handle it. B. Review the defect log and facilitate a discussion between them. C. Assign the defect to Megan since she has more testing experience. D. Escalate the issue to the client for a decision. Answer. B. Review the defect log and facilitate a discussion between them. Explanation. Reviewing the details objectively and encouraging open communication helps resolve disagreements in a fair and effective manner. 9. Sarah and Michael have differing opinions on how to approach a change request. What is the best approach for the project manager? A. Implement Sarah's suggestion because she is more senior. B. Use an avoidance technique to delay the decision. C. Facilitate a collaborative decision-making process to ensure the best outcome. D. Ask for a vote from the team to decide whose approach to follow. Answer. C. Facilitate a collaborative decision-making process to ensure the best outcome. Explanation. Collaboration encourages team members to work together to make the best decision for the project. 10. John is frequently interrupting meetings with negative comments, causing tension among the team. How should the project manager handle this? A. Call out John in front of the team to stop his behavior. B. Privately discuss with John the impact of his behavior on team dynamics. C. Exclude John from future meetings. D. Ignore John's behavior and continue with the meetings. Answer. B. Privately discuss with John the impact of his behavior on team dynamics. Explanation. Handling the issue privately helps maintain professionalism while addressing disruptive behavior. 11. Claire and Mark are constantly at odds during design reviews. What should the project manager do to manage this conflict? A. Ask Claire and Mark to stop discussing their differences. B. Act as a mediator to facilitate a productive conversation. C. Replace one of them with a new team member. D. Escalate the issue to senior management. Answer: B. Act as a mediator to facilitate a productive conversation. Explanation: mediation helps both parties communicate effectively and work through their differences without escalating the conflict. 12. Henry and Alice are arguing over the prioritization of tasks. What's the best way for the project manager to resolve the issue? A. Reprioritize the tasks for them without consulting either party. B. Set up a meeting to review the project priorities with the team. C. Ask Henry to defer to Alice since she has more seniority. D. Split the tasks equally between them. Answer: B. Set up a meeting to review the project priorities with the team. Explanation: a team-based review of priorities ensures that everyone is aligned with the project's goals and reduces further disagreements. 13. Tom and Linda have a conflict over the project's budget allocation. What should the project manager do? A. Ignore their dispute and stick with the original budget plan. B. Facilitate a discussion to understand their concerns and resolve the issue. C. Sides with Tom as he has more experience with budgets. D. Ask for a vote from the rest of the team to decide the budget. Answer: B. Facilitate a discussion to understand their concerns and resolve the issue. Explanation: understanding both perspectives and addressing the root cause of the conflict can help resolve budgetary disputes. 14. Mary is upset because she feels excluded from key project decisions. What's the best course of action for the project manager? A. Apologize and immediately involve Mary in all decisions. B. Have a conversation with Mary to understand her concerns and explain the decision-making process. C. Dismiss her concerns as not relevant to the project. D. Ask Mary to escalate her concerns to senior management. Answer: B. Have a conversation with Mary to understand her concerns and explain the decision-making process. Explanation: addressing concerns directly and transparently helps maintain trust and team cohesion. 15. Laura and Kevin have been unable to agree on a technical approach for the project. What should the project manager do to resolve this issue? A. Choose the approach with the least risk. B. Facilitate a brainstorming session to explore alternative solutions. C. Ask the client to decide on the best approach. D. Force Kevin to accept Laura's approach. Answer: B. Facilitate a brainstorming session to explore alternative solutions. Explanation: brainstorming helps the team explore new ideas and work together toward a solution that satisfies everyone. 16. Jake refuses to collaborate with Emma on a shared task. What's the best way for the project manager to handle this conflict? A. Reassign the task to another team member. B. Meet with Jake and Emma to understand the reason for the conflict and find a resolution. C. Ask the team to vote on who should handle the task. D. Allow Jake to work independently. Answer: B. Meet with Jake and Emma to understand the reason for the conflict and find a resolution. Explanation: directly addressing the conflict helps uncover the underlying issues and promotes collaboration. 17. Sam believes that he is doing more work than the rest of the team, leading to frustration. How should the project manager address this situation? A. Reassign tasks to distribute the workload evenly. B. Talk to Sam privately to discuss his concerns and review task distribution. C. Ignore Sam's concerns to avoid creating more conflict. D. Ask the entire team to work harder to match Sam's efforts. Answer: B. Talk to Sam privately to discuss his concerns and review task distribution. Explanation: addressing concerns privately and reviewing the workload can help resolve feelings of unfairness. 18. Julia and Robert are competing for leadership on a specific task, causing tension. What should the project manager do? A. Assign the task to someone else to avoid further conflict. B. Divide the task into smaller parts and assign equal responsibilities to both. C. Facilitate a meeting to clarify roles and responsibilities. D. Choose one person as the leader and move forward. Answer: C. Facilitate a meeting to clarify roles and responsibilities. Explanation: clarifying roles helps reduce competition and ensures both parties understand their responsibilities. 19. Diana and Chris have opposing views on how to implement a new process, leading to frequent arguments. How should the project manager approach this situation? A. Allow them to continue debating until a consensus is reached. B. Hold a structured problem-solving session to explore both options and find a solution. C. Escalate the issue to upper management. D. Assign one of them to a different project. Answer: B. Hold a structured problem-solving session to explore both options and find a solution. Explanation: structured problem-solving encourages collaboration and helps both parties contribute to a shared solution. 20. Anna and Mike are having personal conflicts that are spilling into their project work. What is the best way for the project manager to resolve this issue? A. Address the personal issues directly and ask them to resolve it outside of work. B. Set clear boundaries for professional behavior and help them focus on project goals. C. Ask the HR department to intervene. D. Assign them to separate teams. Answer: B. Set clear boundaries for professional behavior and help them focus on project goals. Explanation: setting boundaries and focusing on project outcomes helps maintain professionalism and ensures the project stays on track. Thank you for watching. Tell us how well you did in the comments section. Please subscribe and like our content. All the best with your PMP exam preparations.